So I'm back in coaching time. I still haven't uploaded any episodes, but it might not work. So have fun. Well, this episode's so
Every day brings something new, so much to look forward to. Nationwide is on your side.
Hi everyone. Now it's amazing how the Guinness Book of World Records started out initially, and what it has become today. It started in 1955 and holds some of the most insane records ever, featuring world records both of human achievements and extreme stunts. As usual, there are always some people who go that extra mile to do something, from the longest distance ran on fire to the world's highest freefall cliff jump. Join us as we take a look at the 10 most insane world records of all time. Now, if you like these kind of videos and want to see more, then make sure to leave us a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on post notifications to be the first to watch all our new and exciting videos. Every first comment will be getting pinned, so good luck. Number 10. Most coconuts smashed around a person while blindfolded. Here's a dangerous record we don't expect anyone to break anytime soon. Karamjit Singh and Kawaljit Singh both hold the record of 35 coconuts smashed around a person while being blindfolded in just 60 seconds. This record was set back in 2014 and it's yet to be broken. Number 9. Concrete blocks smashed on chest. Here, Ali laid on the ground with a pile of 16 heavy concrete blocks balanced on top of it, while an assistant used a 6.35 kilogram sledgehammer to break all the blocks as fast as he could withstand. The pair outdid all expectations to set a new record time of 4.75 seconds. Number 8. Basketball shot from a skyscraper. A new world record was set by the YouTube channel known as Dude Perfect for breaking the previous record of shooting a ball into a hoop from a height of 126 meters that belonged to the Australian Brett Stanford. However, this time, they shot the ball from a 162-meter high skyscraper, thereby setting a new world record. And you already know. Number 7. Longest distance pulled by a horse on fire. The Austrian stuntman known as Josef Todling has set many other records involving being put on fire. However, this one definitely takes the cake. Here, Josef was dragged 500 meters by a horse and a quad bike at a speed of 35 kilometers per hour, all whilst being set on fire.
It just feels amazing to be a Guinness World Record holder because there are so many people on the world, and you did it best. At the moment.
Number 6. Highest shallow jump. The stuntman, known as Darren Taylor, takes the plunge and completes the highest shallow dive ever from 11.56 meters up into the air into only 30 centimeter depth of pool. And most likely this was a very painful record. The jump was almost as high as a 4-story building, and it was estimated that he reached speeds of 33 miles per hour whilst landing into the very shallow pool. Number 5. Bowling ball dropped on head. John Ferraro broke the world record of the most concrete blocks broken on his head with a bowling ball dropped from 45 meters above from an assistant of his. Here, 7.3-kilogram bowling balls were dropped onto concrete slabs placed on his head, causing them to break right above him.
Comincia a avere un po' di mal di testa, però la faccia è ancora bella tesa. Quando vuoi, Joseph. Yo.
Number 4. Blindfolded chainsaw. The world record for most apples held in mouth being cut blindfolded by a chainsaw was done by Australia's Shane Holtgren back in October 2016. In this extreme performance, he manages to keep a steady hand to chop 5 apples with a deadly blade in only 60 seconds. One slight mistake here could have been fatal. Number 3. 59-meter cliff jump. A brave man who dared to jump from a height that exceeds the top floor of the Tower of Pisa is known as Lazo Schaller. Schaller chose a picturesque waterfall to set the world record, and to everyone's amazement, he did the jump reaching speeds of 120 kilometers per hour before hitting the water. Number 2. Free fall from space. Austrian Felix Baumgartner's insane skydive set 5 world records. On the 14th of October 2012, Felix set world records for skydiving an estimated 39 kilometers, reaching speeds of 1,357.64 kilometers per hour. Felix is the first ever person to break the sound barrier without vehicular power. Would you dare to break this record?
Yeah, well.
Jump her away. Speed 725. Showing Felix at a stable descent.
Number 1. 100-meter sprint on fire. We're all familiar with the usual 100-meter sprint. However, imagine taking that one step further and doing it while being on fire. Literally. Anthony was first asked to do a normal charity run by his friends. However, he had a much bolder idea, and that was to, yes, do it while on fire. Which is exactly what he did, and it's what earned himself the fastest sprint while on fire record. Anyway, that has been it for the most insane world records. What is the most crazy world record in your opinion? Let us know down in the comments.
I say the space one, guys. Comment down below and tell me. Because I think it's space. Okay. I guess we'll try this one. It's only 3. We'll do this one, yes. No.
Hello everyone! Several million years back, the only creatures on our planet that could intimidate everyone with their size were dinosaurs. Nowadays, of course you won't find any of them, but still, there are some species that are significantly bigger than their brothers. Want to see them? Then make yourself comfortable and look at the screen. for we are about to show you 5 huge animals you probably haven't seen. Frog. Look, what do you think about this species? Let us introduce it to you. This is Goliath, the largest frog species in the world. Its length, not taking its legs into account, can reach up to 13 inches, and it can weigh up to 7 pounds. It doesn't actually look any different from a common frog. Although maybe you wouldn't be glad to end up near it. Well, who knows what it's capable of. It is so huge that it can swallow little birds, spiders, toads, some snakes, worms, crayfish, and other animals. This species can jump up to 10 feet long and squash the body of its prey with its weight. Goliath is a very careful beast, so it is almost impossible to sneak up to it. This frog sees all the movements 130 feet around it. It spends most of its time on the ground or on the rocks, waiting for its prey. If there's even a small sign of danger, the animal just jumps into the water and then waits there for about 15 minutes. Then it just takes its eyes and the tip of its nose out of the water, and when it's sure there's no danger, it comes out completely. And now, we present you the biggest turtle of our planet, which goes by the name of leatherback sea turtle. It got its name because of its unusual shell, consisting of small bony plates resembling a scaly skin. It's hard to believe, but the average weight of this species is about 1,100 pounds.
Seriously?
Yes, you heard right. And that's not even its limit. The largest turtle of this species was found in the Amazon River. It weighs about a ton, or to be more precise, 2,020 pounds. By the way, leatherback turtles are the only ones who, when feeling danger, cannot drag their head into the shell, because it simply doesn't fit there. Although it doesn't need to hide, it lives in the water, and earthly creatures do not frighten it. If suddenly you have a great desire to take a look at this miracle, we will upset you a little. Because of its lifestyle, this marine inhabitant does not often come across human eyes. Instead, it prefers to plow the sea and emerges on dry land very rarely. But those lucky people, who manage somehow to see it, are delighted with such a spectacle. Boar. This animal is probably the most desired trophy of any hunter. Can you imagine how lucky this man was who managed to get this prey? The weight of this giant is 1,213 pounds, and it is 6.5 feet high. But by the way, the animal was discovered by accident. The beast suddenly jumped out onto the path in the forest and rushed to the man. Fortunately, the hunter managed to hide behind a tree and shoot him twice, one time in the cardioid artery of the beast. It seems like the hunter was unbelievably lucky, for wild boars are usually very ferocious and aggressive. And if the animal is wounded, it turns into a real monster. It crushes everything in its path and has mercy on no one. In general, shooting such a beast and remaining alive and unharmed is just a pure miracle. Rabbit. Admit it, you also want to squeeze this fluffy little thing. Well, unless we're talking about this cute animal named Darius, which broke all records. Today, it is the largest rabbit in the world. Just imagine, the weight of this eared pet is 50 pounds, while the length of its body is over 4 feet. Despite its size, the rabbit is very active, and it never stops moving. The owner of this charming fuzzy says that it's so hyperactive thanks to a good nutrition. By the way, its appetite is simply excellent. Per day, Darius eats 2 pounds of apples, about 5 pounds of carrots, and 2 heads of cabbage. And the animal is very friendly, sociable, and just adores when someone starts playing with it. In addition, the record holder is growing a worthy replacement, its own son Jeffrey, who has almost caught up with his father in size and has a good chance of becoming a new champion. Alligator. Well, rabbits are, of course, insanely cute. But it's time to take a look at someone more terrible. For example, at this ferocious and ruthless alligator here, which you probably won't be able to caress. Just look at its jaws. One of the most powerful on the planet. You would probably not escape from this beast, although it might seem slow at first sight. In short distances, these reptiles can develop an astounding speed, up to 27 miles per hour. So, no matter how much you want it, you cannot hide from it. But there is also good news. These animals do not usually attack people. They do it only for self-defense. Anyway, we still wouldn't advise you to come across them. This creature might be in a bad mood. So, this is all for today. See you later, alligator.
Okay, now that's scary. Okay. I'm gonna have to say that's all for today.